I'm Adam from Authentic Yoga. I wanted to put out a quick video on a yoga technique that might help you if you're fighting the bug that's going around right now and it's gone onto your lungs and it's getting pretty critical. So one of the situations we may face if the health services do get overwhelmed, you might find yourself waiting for an ambulance if you're calling medical assistance, or waiting to get on a ventilator. We may have a shortage of these things, and so this is just kind of like a little technique that I stumbled upon in my own journey with pneumonia back a couple of years. So, little secret about yoga teachers, we get ill as well sometimes, not so often, but occasionally we do. And for myself, I've had pneumonia a couple of times, and the last time I had it was quite serious. So I was sick for about 3 weeks, had to go to the doctor, get antibiotics and so forth. I'd been working with some building materials and maybe taken some dust and some chemicals in and got an infection at the same time, and quite serious. Fainted a couple of times. I was laid out for about 3 weeks. It was bad. So obviously I do what kind of normal human beings do. I sit around, watch Netflix, eat comfort food, take my antibiotics and my Lemsip and feel like rubbish. But eventually I wanted to kind of, get beyond this. So I guess two and a half weeks in is like, okay, I'd like to be well now. So what I was doing, the first thing I kind of thought, well, just use the lungs, get some movement going. Went and did some cardio. Absolute disaster. Too much. Then I did something a little bit more moderate, just trying to walk around the park, get some fresh air, get some movement, and just move the lymphatic system, get the lymphatic system working. So, your lymph is the waste disposal system of the body, and it only kind of moves when you move. So if you're kind of just sitting around, lying around, everything's kind of stagnant and doesn't help you heal. So light movement was helpful, and then I was strong enough to do some yoga postures, the yoga asanas, standing postures and so forth, and I discovered by accident what I'm going to share with you now. So, first off, this is not medical advice. I am not a doctor. I'm the yoga teacher who taught the doctor who teaches doctors, but I'm still not a doctor, so, try this, hope it works for you. Worked for me. So what I did was, when I was going up into shoulder stand, it felt good to be in shoulder stand, upside down, inverted. But there'd be this kind of strong impulse to cough, so I'd have to come out of the shoulder stand, graphic detail coming up, have to go to the bathroom, cough something up. Pretty gross. Undeterred, back to shoulder stand, same thing again, feeling good in the posture, but then this kind of, real urge to cough something up, which indeed I did. And this was the turning point in my recovery from the disease. And my best guess is what I was actually doing by inverting myself. It was just kind of moving everything around in the lungs, and then this coughing something up, technically called, I think, expectorating, is just assisting the body in its healing journey. So it wants to clear the mucus, but if you're really static, it's not going to clear. Now again, going back to our scenario of, say you've got fluid on the lungs, you're losing your lung capacity, you're in a tight spot, this technique might just help you. You may be asking, well, what if I don't have the energy to go up into shoulder stand? Well, there is an alternative. You can try legs up the wall, as most people should be able to manage that, and that too increases the rate of lymphatic drainage. So it's useful, but I'm fairly certain that actually, if you can just muster the energy to get up into shoulder stand, whatever version of shoulder stand you can do, and then you do want to cough, you want to bring up whatever it is that's ailing you, whether it be mucus or fluid in the alveoli. So I hope this helps you. Give it a go. If somebody around you needs this help, give them this idea. I'll share a couple of slides. So, we've got one showing the progression of coronavirus. So the first slide shows the progression of the disease. The second slide is picking up the fact that actually, if people who are dying of this are actually dying from complications like pneumonia and swelling of the lungs. I found quite an interesting article as well from Viola Vogel, who talks about the fact that we're not helpless against coronavirus, and we can do quite a lot to assist the body cleaning the respiratory tract. And she does a nice job of describing, exactly the physical processes that are involved with this mechanism. And my extreme turn you upside down and make you cough thing is really just a progression of her ideas there. But link in the description to her article, and link in the description also to a video of a much younger Adam, me, describing exactly how to do shoulder stand. So follow those links if you need that information. Thanks very much. So I hope this helps somebody out. Please like, share, comment. More videos coming soon, stuff to get you out of panic and fear, stuff to strengthen the lungs, and some kind of affirmations so that we're kind of coming out the other side of this whole episode in good shape. So thanks for watching.